Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Grant from Scynce LED. I'm making a quick video to talk about our two THEIA add-on products, if you need them. And I guess that's the question, do I need them or not? Well, I'll start by saying that our goal, which we did accomplish, was to build a light that you would basically not need any sort of additional add-on, controller, adapter, or anything like that for. So our THEIA app does literally everything you would need the light to do from a control standpoint, and it comes absolutely free. So the technology for the normal THEIA app is baked into the light already, whether you buy one light or 10,000 lights. And it does dimming, spectrum control, scheduling, grouping, custom recipes, really anything you would ever need any sort of controller to do that other companies charge you extra for. So that is free, both with Android or Apple. All you do is buy the light and then you download the app and you're off and running. So that being said, there are two scenarios where you would need an add-on product from us, and these are the two add-ons. So I'm going to explain briefly when you would need these, okay? So the only two scenarios that you would need these products is number one, the THEIA Tempo. This is needed if you have frequent power outages at your location, all right? And the reason is that when the radio and the lights actually resets, so if the power is cut to it and then restored via a power outage, the clocks inside the lights actually will reset, and they reset to midnight, just like any other digital clock. Like if you have a clock radio at your house and the power goes out, you have electrical storm, whatever, when it comes back on, it flashes midnight. So the clocks that run your recipes inside the lights act the same way. So there's two ways to reset the clocks back to normal. You can either go into your grow, into the environment, connect to one of the lights in the group, and if you have your app set to auto sync, it'll automatically just take the time on your device, send it to the lights, and they'll jump right back into the right time. Now here is the other option. Okay, this THEIA Tempo, if you look at the side of the box, it says keep the rhythm when the beat drops. The point of this is this little device actually lives in your room. It is part of your control group, and this has a battery backup in it. So if the power does go out, when your lights wake back up, this little guy will tell them what time it is so they can jump right back into their proper recipe without losing a beat. So I'll show you this product really quick. It comes in some really nice packaging. And it's got a little install card here. Comes with a power brick. It's our old logo, but a little Scynce logo on it. And all this unit is a USB, all right? So what you do is you plug this in, plug this guy into the wall. This has the same radio that's inside of our lights in it, and it has a battery backup inside. So this little guy thinks it's a light. It acts as a light in your control group. You can connect to it as part of the control group and change spectrum, send recipes, whatever, just like any other light. And then when the power is cut to this thing, this has a battery backup, so the radio stays on, stays in the current time, and when your lights wake back up, this will act as a master and tell them what time it is. They'll jump immediately back into the proper recipe time. Okay, so there you go. There is the Tempo, and I'll show you guys the Echo. Both of these items, just so you know, you would need one per control group because, like I said, these think they're lights essentially, and so they are put into your control group. So if your lights in your room are in group 10, for example, when you get one of these, you connect to it, tell it to grow into group 10, and it'll just act like one of the lights. Okay, here is the other one. This is the Echo. Now, this one does everything that the Tempo does, but it does one other thing. This one is needed if you need our lights to take a dimming command from a third-party environmental controller. So if you're using on the advanced side, like an Argus system or maybe a Trollmaster on the other side, a couple pretty common products that we see, this will actually take a 0 to 10 volt dimming command and will share your dimming command wirelessly with the group. So let me show you this. Big old hefty box here. There's our logo. Pop this guy out. It's got a little installation card and a adapter or a cord or a plug, I'm sorry. And then this is the Echo unit. Okay. So again, this has the same radio as our lights inside. It thinks it's a light, and this will take a command and share it wirelessly with the lights. And here's how it takes the commands. So these are 0 to 10 volt inputs. So if you're using a Trollmaster per se, or for example, you would have a single wire from that unit into here, and then this unit would wirelessly share that command with its control group of Scynce lights. So really, one wire, from an environmental controller to this thing will actually control your entire group with one of your environmental controller systems that you already have. So again, this is the THEIA Echo. The only difference between this one and this one is the fact that obviously it's a much bigger case, it's more expensive to build, it's also got the connectors on it as well, the inputs. So there you go. So THEIA Echo for when you need our lights to take a dimming command from another party, and then the THEIA Tempo when you have frequent power outages and you need to save your recipe time when they come back on. Both available through any Scynce reseller or in our shop, and appreciate the time. Talk to you guys soon.